right, what's going on, my peoples? This is your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. If you can, people, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channels down there, strolling below the screen. Listen, man. I don't know why the fuck is it hot in here. Why is it so hot in here? This is usually the coolest place in the fucking house. Give me a second, y'all. I think maybe a window open or something. What are these people? It's hot as shit down here in my damn downstairs. This usually the coolest place down here. I mean, the coolest place out here. It's not even really hot outside. Alexa, what's the weather for today?
Right now in Baltimore, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has partly sunny weather with a high of 85 degrees and a low of 58 degrees.
Oh, all right, so it's gonna get up to 85. So okay, that's why it's a little warm, but still, it's usually cool. It's early in the morning. But anyway, people, this is gonna be my last time talking about this Charlie Kirk shit, because now we have found out that his killer was a Trump supporter. His whole family was Trump supporters. But I think what a lot of people did not know, and I don't think I maybe did not say this yesterday, and either two of my live streams. But Charlie Kirk, number one, was warned not to come to Utah. And I mean death threats. People that was, I guess you can say, his supporters, they warned him not to come to Utah. What we do know is most likely what happened, because what people don't really understand, like that is out there in like Utah. Like people don't think that Mormon people are racist. They racist as shit. A lot of them, and that's a Mormon town, state, or city, or whatever however you want to say it, right? And that's why you've seen over 3,000 people show up to that bullshit. Yes, that day he got assassinated, right? That's why you didn't see a whole bunch of black people there. You know, it's less than 1% of black people that live in Utah. Ain't no bunch of black people out there, people. So for them to think it could be, it's like 0.000.1 that it could have been somebody black. It'd have been very unusual that would have happened. Charlie Kirk was arrogant, and he was, like I said, he was warned not to go to Utah by his own supporters and death threats that he was getting. So he knew that it was a big risk, and he took his kids and his wife and shit like that. You know, hey man. And the other thing that people need to realize too, like I said, it's a big Mormon, town or whatever, right? Or county. And a lot of those, from my understanding of looking at this closely, it looked like maybe the just from shit I seen from this dude's social media. He was a big fan of Laura Loomer, and if you don't know who Laura Loomer is, she another one of them crazy racist MAGA motherfuckers. She with Trump, and he can do no wrong type motherfucker. And I think maybe almost about a week from today, that she had put some shit out there on Twitter, and I don't know if it was the Israel shit or it was the Epstein shit, but it was one of those things, and I think it was the Epstein shit where you even seen Charlie Kirk. I think Charlie Kirk knew this was possible, that this can happen to him. You have people like Lil Luma. She's to the extreme, like she's extreme. She's like Proud Boy, Nazi type. She's that part of the wing of that, or that mega movement. Like they really like violence. They want to do any and everything. They want to discriminate, and they're proud of saying it and believing it and putting it out there so you know, right? She don't care about insulting people. That's just, she's one of those racist right winger megas like that. And I think it was the Epstein shit, and he was kind of on the Candace Owens type of shit. Was kind of like, I'm against President Trump or whatever, blah blah blah. And then maybe about, I don't know if it was a couple of days after that, before Lil Luma, a couple of days before that, Lil Luma said what she said. But I'm gonna tell y'all, he all of a sudden, I think Lil Luma put that out, and then he changed. All of a sudden, you see him come out, and she called him a traitor, and he's not a real MAGA. He's not this and not that, and blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, Charlie Kirk, all of a sudden start backpedaling. Said he's not going to talk about the Epstein shit no more. He's not doing that. We got more real issues going on. And I believe Charlie Kirk was getting blowback from Trump. He was starting to see the MAGA base turn on him, like they was doing with Candace Owens. That's why you seen Brandon Tatum all of a sudden sitting down with BB Netanyahu, and looked like a straight up house nigga. Like he was scared. Like he looked like he was terrified. And Charlie Kirk just all of a sudden stopped wanting to talk about the Epstein shit. But I believe that's what happened. Then, Lil Luma came out, and then he was getting, bad feedback from MAGA. And that's when he was starting to get, because this Utah shit was already playing. He was getting death threats from MAGA. It wasn't left wingers. It wasn't that shit. It was MAGA. MAGA was sending him death threats. He was getting warned by his own fans. You're in danger when you come to Utah. You shouldn't come. Honestly, he was getting all this shit. And he didn't listen. So listen, he got killed within. They didn't like that he wasn't as he started not to be as extreme. Because listen, to be in that mega cult, like that mega shit, it's a cult. You gotta go with everything. It's like a gang. That's why it always mind boggled me that Charlie Kirk and MAGA always talking about gang violence. Y'all are a gang. That's what gang people do. You know what a gang is? A gang is a cult. What the hell do you think that y'all are in MAGA? What do y'all don't think about that? Like, why y'all don't understand that? Why y'all can't see that? But anyway, this is basically, and this guy that shot him, that murdered him, was mad at Charlie Kirk because Charlie Kirk he felt like he wasn't full MAGA. It looks that way. You read some of this dude posts that he had. Listen, his whole family, his grandmama said that ain't nobody in that house Democrat. He wasn't never raised Democrat. Nobody ever voted for a Democrat. They all Republicans. They all MAGA. His own grandma, nigga. So I don't know why the right wings tried to get it. Listen, it's so unusual that he would have got shot like that from a left winger. I think at this point, when it comes to the left in a way, we are almost used to this hate shit, right? So it don't really bother us as much as it used to. So we just kind of just go back and forwards with these motherfuckers, right? You call us this, we call y'all that. Like, it's like that. I didn't see a left winger doing this. I just couldn't see it. Number one, Charlie Kirk, to that movement over there, he's very important. That's why they all freaked out. Because he was the one putting the groundwork in. He was the one that was recruiting young white kids, especially young white males. So he was the one that was going around when people was like, oh, well, he was going around having open debates. Like, he would allow left wingers or people to come in a color or whatever, black folks, and have this interaction with him. He was doing that to promote himself. See, I'm fair. Even though I say horrible shit about the black community or the left or gay people or trans people, I'll let them debate me about my point of view. It's not a debate when you are insulting me intentionally. And if your beliefs is hurtful and harmful to me, we're not debating at this point. So it's just all nonsense to who Charlie Kirk really was. They don't, but the real reason they was upset is not they thought the left did it. Listen, they wanted to blame the left so they can have a reason for uprising. But it didn't. You see all the right wingers all of a sudden now, they ain't talking no more. You see Nancy Mace coming out with all this bullshit. All of them, they was all rah, like we gonna get the left and we gonna hunt them down, all this shit. They ain't talking like that today, people. And they won't be talking like this until they get a story together to somehow, some way still blame somebody for what their own has done. And I think I got this clip that this is what they're going to do. And if I'm the Democrats, now I go on the offense. No. We got the guy. We know who the person was. Now let's talk about the problem. You want to talk about the left? We got all this shit going on. Now let's talk about why this kid did what he did. We're going to jump to conclusions. I don't have to jump to conclusions. I know why the kid did what he did. Because Charlie Kirk was... Listen, the atmosphere over there in MAGA is in a cult. And soon Charlie Kirk stepped off that line, stepped across that line, the motherfuckers got upset. People say it had to take them a minute to plan this. It didn't. Because the one thing, he was a trained shooter. He been taught how to shoot since he was a kid. He's trained. He can snipe any fucking thing from 200 miles away. I'm honestly, my honest opinion, usually when people, it's very hard to hit people in the head, right? That's why the motherfucker that tried to get Trump, he wasn't a great shooter, but he could shoot. It's hard to hit people in the head when they kind of moving a little bit, right? But you got to be a motherfucker that really know how to shoot to hit a motherfucker in the neck. So, listen. It's just ironic that all of a sudden the right wing is silent all of a sudden. All of a sudden they talking about peace now. All of a sudden they getting on this bullshit of he must have been mentally ill. Well, what if the person was leftist that did that? Would y'all just say he was mentally ill? Matter of fact, you did call him, you said all people on the left have an illness. We all mentally ill because of our beliefs. And now we kind of find out that your people are mentally ill too. If we mentally ill, y'all mentally ill. Just because Charlie Kirk, for one thing, didn't agree with y'all Messiah, Donald Trump, this dude decided to snipe him. And you talking about the left is mentally ill? That's what even make MAGA even more dangerous at this point, because of what they say out of their mouth, more dangerous. Because if a left winger would have did that, and there's no lie to you, even me myself, I say I could see why he did that, because of with the rhetoric. It's like even with the left, right? If we know it was right wingers that did it, you can see why they did what they did. It makes sense. It's disturbing. It's stupid, but you kind of get why they did it. This dude killed him just because he didn't live up. He just stepped out of line for one issue with Trump, and the motherfucker basically assassinated him. Think about that. That's MAGA for you. Yeah, all of them mentally ill, man. Shout out to Johnson in the building. Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Like, yo, all of them are mentally ill. Like, everybody in MAGA is crazy. They lost their damn mind. You see Nancy Mace, this bitch was losing her mind. Just she had no evidence that this was a transgender. Then she took some shit that's scripted in on the bullets and inside of the rifle that the fucking manufacturer put there. And then try to take that shit and come to the public and say it was a transgender. They wrote that shit in the inside of the shit in the bullets. She genuinely did that. This bitch got a hard on for trans people. I believe she like trans people. You cannot hate somebody that damn much and not be attracted to them. Because sometimes hate turn into love, nigga, or I even say love or lust. You ever see a dude mistreat a girl, don't like her like they always pick with her and shit, but the whole time really that he like her? It comes out that he really liked her. And that's how Nancy Mace and a lot of MAGA are. They fuck with people so much to the point where it's all start feeling like, are you attracted to us? Is that what it? Or you mad that we ain't attracted to you? What's going on here? Because at this point, this shit is getting sickening. But I want y'all. Shit. I want y'all to hear this coon ass bitch from Georgia. I think she on a Georgia election board or something. She on something down there in Georgia. A black Republican woman, so-called Christian. And this is why I say to all you coon ass niggas, stop talking about us and stop acting like you can speak for us. You can't speak for us. You don't live in the same reality world that we live in. We're not the same. Just because we got the same skin complexion, we're not the same. You're not like us. Kendrick already told you motherfuckers, you are not like us. When he said it, y'all the nots and we the us. Y'all, that's the y'all, not like us. All right, Coons, stop speaking for us. Listen, I have never, when I hear this shit from certain black folks, I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. And I'm so highly disappointed that these people are black. I wish if they was white, I'd have been okay with it. Not okay with it, but I would have been like, I ain't shocked. But I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Why you just can't call racism what it is? Why you gotta justify racism? From the white motherfuckers at that, they doing all the racist shit and you justify their shit. Do you understand that they're brainwashing you to be okay with this shit and then try to bring God into this? Stop bringing religion into this hateful shit. This has nothing to do with religion. Nothing. Hate is hate, nigga. God damn, I'm so sick of this shit. This shit bothered me so much, man. I had to ask my wife what she thought about hearing this from another black woman. She said, I'm offended. She said, I'm more offended than the black woman. But let's get into this. And Victor Black, you look like that dude from off of you remember that reality show on MTV? What was that shit called? Where they all lived in a house together and shit. Real House of New York or some shit. I forgot what the name it was. Reality, some shit. Where the Miz came from, I think. I think Miz came from there too. But you know, that shit. He looked like that black dude, but he was a homosexual. He looked just like him. These niggas could be twins. But Victor Black, man, I don't know what's going on with CNN. Well, I know what's going on. Trump people then took over all the fucking news networks, and they just all out here just kissing Trump and right wing. They're normalizing hate at this point on national TV. Only motherfucking show that you really can go to on any mainstream media is probably Abby's show. At least they be honest about some shit, but then she still got to water herself down. So it is what it is.
Of a horrific act of violence, the conversations we have with one another, they're important. The big story this week is an act of political violence that shocked so many people. The assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
And you see what they doing? Activist, socialist activist. He wasn't an activist. He was not an activist. This man was a racist. He was a little baby David Duke, nigga. What are we talking about? And see, this is what I'm talking about. CNN, like, what are y'all doing, man? Victor Black, I wouldn't even, like, yo, why would you? You're a black man. And you got to sit out here and, yo, this network, yo, come on, man. Yo, I swear to God, yo, I can't hang around people no more, man. Not like, listen, it make you don't even want to hang around some of your people no more, man. Like, come on, what are you doing, bro? You're a black man. You're a black person. He's not an activist. They telling y'all to say this bullshit. This dude was no hero. What, to the racists? Then they had the nerve to have a whole black panel. Have a former police chief, the Coon bitch, from the Republican election board or whatever the fuck she from, on whatever she do down there, siding with hate. And then I think he's a attorney general or something, like he was some type of lawyer or something, a black brother. And then you got a black analyst, a whole bunch of black niggas sitting there on some bougie shit. Just letting hateful people be hateful. It's the freedom of speech to be hateful. Okay, cool. So we should be able to, so they shouldn't have never fired the white dude for what he said on MSNBC then. Please, man.
Political violence is wrong, period. No one should die because of their opinion, period. You can disagree with what Charlie Kirk said during his life. No one should celebrate his death, period. No complexity there. Political leaders are now vowing to continue sharing.
Listen, and let me say this. I don't know what they calling celebrating. Listen, the most of the celebration I have seen is from white liberals. They have been celebrating. Listen, I think it was Don Lemon. I seen Don Lemon out there. He was talking to this one wife. And the white people, I swear, these was white folks. These weren't black people. Okay? They was out there. They said, listen, you know Charlie Kirk dies. Yeah, I know. How would you feel? I don't give a fuck. I swear to God, yo. I swear to God, this was a white lady. I don't give a fuck. And one lady said, good riddance. I swear to you. I don't know why the people that are not giving a fuck about Charlie Kirk dying They don't want to listen to those people. They want to listen to the people that's glorifying this dude, calling him a martyr and calling him some type of activist. He was not. He was a racist. Would you call David Duke a fucking activist? No, you would call him a fucking neo-Nazi or fucking Klan member, what he is called, a KKK member. Not no activist. Black people, let me just be honest about it. Imagine, I'll put it this way. Imagine if black people wouldn't have said nothing. They somehow, some way, they would have still tried to provoke black people, not provoke, but still somehow put us into this bullshit. We had nothing to do with this shit. We just gave our opinion. We don't give a fuck. Listen, 90% of black people was like, we don't give a fuck. We just don't. We don't wish death on the man. We ain't wish death on him, but we don't care. That's all a lot of us said. And then we started breaking down who he was and why. We broke down why we didn't care. That's why. That's what they mad at. They mad because we called him exactly who he is. We broke down why we said we don't care. We said this real shit. We said who he really was. This mainstream media bullshit that they doing around, all these little fake ass celebrity Negroes going around, all these buck dancing coons going around. We don't. Listen, nobody on the black, my people, the majority of us, we didn't condone what happened to him. We just said we don't care. We don't give a fuck. You can't accept that. What we gotta get down? Oh my God, this is not good. We are in trouble as a country. What are you doing? No, we're not doing that. We're not celebrating evil. We're not going to pretend that we care about evil. We're not going to celebrate somebody that demeaned us. What is wrong with y'all? Talking about we don't live in real reality. No, bitch, y'all don't live in real reality. Because where I'm from, the shit that Charlie Kirk was talking about would have got him killed in the streets. Fuck are you talking about? What y'all trying to live in on this internet shit is fake reality. In real life, Charlie Kirk ass would have been dead. In real life. That motherfucker been hiding behind the motherfucking keyboard in them schools and all that religious bullshit for a long time. And you know what? It still wasn't a black person that took him out. It wasn't nobody from Chicago, Detroit, Baltimore, Louisiana, none of the inner cities of Baltimore. Or, in the inner cities of black folks in any town. Not even, it's an inner city in Utah that's black. It wasn't none of them either. It was the Mormon. It was the goddamn Mormon. It was the goddamn Mormons. Wow. You know. All I can say is, what's up with that white on white crime? Matter of fact, I'm sorry, what's up with that religious crime? What's going on here? It wasn't a transgender. It wasn't nobody out there saying, yes, we killed him. It wasn't no gay person. It wasn't a transgender. It wasn't nobody dressing up in drag that was on the roof with high heels and a skirt on. No. It was the goddamn Mormons. And we know ain't no black Mormons. Come on now. Come on. Stop that shit. Fuck out of here. First of all, the Mormons remind us too much of slavery. Nigga, like, you get what I mean? So they do a lot of shit that just come on, man. Shout out to Ashley in the building. Listen, man. I wish you had this black bitch Candace on her show crying and shit. This bitch out there crying over a racist. He was my brother. People, I'm not laughing at Charlie Kirk being dead. That ain't what I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at their responses to it. It's just unfucking believable. Listen, you gotta laugh so you won't cry, man. I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I wanted to. He was my brother. Yeah, all right. Yeah. And you keep on, and Candace, you keep on doing what you're doing over there, fucking around with them crazy racist people. You gonna end up with them. You keep on, bitch. I'm not saying I want that to happen to you, Candace. That ain't what I'm saying. All I'm saying is it look a little shaky over there in Mecca world. Nigga, they even got the Mormons out this bitch acting crazy. Yo, come on, bro. Come on, man. Are you hurtful all these last couple of days? Just blaming it on transgenders. Listen. The motherfucking governor was hoping that it was a Muslim. That motherfucker was hoping it was anybody else. They're talking about, I wish they were from out of town. I wish they were from not the country. Out of the country. Ooh. You ain't talking about it. Yo, come on, bro. Y'all listen, y'all mega people, y'all gotta do better than this shit. Y'all gotta do better than this shit. This is just ridiculous. I can't believe this shit. And then listen, I'm gonna let y'all listen to this shit. I'm telling you what they get ready to do. This is what they trying to do. Now that they found out it's one of theirs, and the Mormon at that, I couldn't believe that shit. I said, the Mormons seem like they some peaceful people, as long as you leave them be. What you looking for? Get your phone and go. What you want? You want a snack or something? Oh, well, okay. Huh? You what? Anyway, I know it's hot in this bitch. I'm sweating, man. Something ain't right. I may gotta go check that. It's too motherfucking hot here. Something must be wrong with the air down here. I'm gonna go check the air downstairs. Check the system, the machine down there. Maybe it clicked off or something. Oh, what the fuck happened? Hot as shit down here. I'm sweating. I don't usually sweat down here. It's the coolest place in here, other than the basement. But anyway, they not even talking about this shit no more. You was hearing all the MAGA people going crazy on the internet, nigga. Every chance you got, you seen one of them Congress MAGA people get out there, and they wanted so quick to get on TV and jump in front of the camera. The left. Don Jr. little crackhead ass. That motherfucker on something. He on speed or something. Every time you see that motherfucker, he look like he hot. I ain't gonna lie, I seen him in the one last interview. That's the first time I said he must have been in rehab, because I ain't seen him in a minute. He looked clean, he looked better. That motherfucker looked like he always came from off a drug binge or something. You know, that shit. Even him, he was out there talking that gangster shit. All of a sudden, they tune changed, man. Anyway, let's move on.
Owning his views. And Kirk is being lauded for encouraging conversations. He's being held up as an example of how to engage in political discourse. The progressive New York Times opinion writer Ezra Klein says that Charlie Kirk was practicing politics the right way. Conservative House Speaker Mike Johnson this week put it this way.
And he never shied away
Listen,
from
and
the
I'm gonna
debate.
tell y'all something. This is why the media, this is why Trump getting away with a lot of shit he getting away with. Because the media is lying for him. Trump got, listen, they planned this shit. That's why I told you that last election was very important. You're seeing the definition of a dictatorship. Like in the beginnings of it. These motherfuckers, Trump, the MAGA movement, they own the media at this point. These motherfuckers just putting out, just lying. Just making up shit. Like this dude was some type of hero. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Let's move on, man.
But he did it in the right spirit, and I think that's what we've got to get back to.
Yeah,
It wasn't personal.
It wasn't personal.
So on this show, I focus on the impact.
Let me say this to Mega Mike. Everything I say when I'm on here or I move outside or when I move outside, when I'm outside, everything I say is personal. Because I don't say shit that I don't mean to make money. I don't kiss ass to make money. So fuck you and that bullshit. It wasn't personal. Yeah, it was. And fuck you for not thinking. First of all, Mega Mike, you hypocritical piece of shit. You little bastard. You little nerd-looking motherfucker. He looked like listen, I ain't saying this. I'm just saying he looked like a pedophile. He looked like a little sneaky pedophile. Like he do freaky shit behind the scenes nobody know about. Mega Mike always looked like he hiding something. I wouldn't trust that little piece of shit if for nothing. Listen, first of all, I don't give a fuck about you racists doing anything for me. You think I care? Why y'all here? This not for y'all. Go over there. Go listen, do me a favor. Since you want to come here and start out being disrespectful, won't you do this? See, because I'm petty. See, you ran to the wrong motherfucker. I'm petty. I get petty with you bitches. How about you go over there and watch some old clips of Charlie Kirk over in the show? How about you go do that? And cry about it. How about you go do that? Don't come over here with that bullshit. You little racist bastard. Get the fuck away from here. And take all the rest of your racist buddies with you. Nobody gives a fuck about y'all. Y'all just mad because the Mormons killed one of y'all. I don't know what the fuck you over here getting mad at me for. My people ain't do nothing to him. We had nothing to do with him, even though he disrespected the shit out of our people. Said we ain't qualified for shit. And this motherfucker's a dropout from college. He was a dropout. But he gonna talk about black women that's very highly educated, that went to Harvard's, important schools, where they got the best grades. They weren't qualified. Fuck you and fuck Charlie Kirk. How about that shit? I'm petty in that way. I don't give a fuck Charlie Kirk dead. Y'all the bitches crying about a racist. I don't give a fuck. Don't come over here with that bullshit. I ain't the one. I'm not one of these black people that sit out here and pretend like, oh, we sorry that he died. No. I gave a fuck if he lived or died. That's how horrible he was. Fuck out of here. If George Bush died, I feel bad for that. How about that shit? Get your goofy ass away from here. Piece of shit. Yeah, listen. So, like, they've been always trying to get us in the shit. Yo, this ain't our shit. We just said our piece. We just told y'all who this motherfucker was and why we didn't care. That's it. We didn't give a fuck. We knew we wasn't involved in this shit. This is a MAGA issue, nigga. Y'all, you better go over there and talk to MAGA, nigga, why somebody killed. one of the megas killed Charlie Kirk because it ain't got nothing to do with us. We told y'all this last election, we minding our motherfucking business. This ain't got nothing. We ain't speaking up. We ain't marching. We ain't getting out here, and we ain't defending nobody but us. You fuck with us, then that's when we come. You seen what them niggas in Chicago said. They said, nigga, you come out here. Then you see the Coons come out. Like, nigga, I'm with the niggas in the street. Ain't no reason. You bring the military, it ain't gonna work like how you think it's gonna work. Them niggas is not scared of no fucking military. You can call it dumb. You can call it ignorant. You call it whatever you want. I'm telling you, they ain't scared of the fucking military. The fuck is wrong with y'all? What do you don't understand? Them niggas don't give a fuck. You talking about you can't beat the military? Ain't nobody say they could. We just telling you, it ain't gonna go like how you think. This ain't that ain't DC. Baltimore ain't DC. That's why Baltimore motherfucking niggas that come from here, we tell you it's different here. We're not like DC. Well, y'all all kind of, no, we're not. We're not. We are different niggas down here. Kind of tell you. Don't be just grouping us together like we, no, nigga, no. Yeah, motherfuckers from Detroit, they different. Yo, niggas on, man, come on, man. Niggas on Detroit, them niggas different. Okay? It's a probably about them niggas in Louisiana, Detroit niggas, Chicago niggas, and Baltimore niggas is different niggas. We're not like everybody else. I'm telling y'all. We not like Georgia. We not like LA. LA, listen, whatever, man. That shit. But the thing about LA, if they was fucking with black people, it'd have been some shit in LA. I give them that. But that ain't had nothing to do with black people. That's why you ain't see black people out there. That's why you ain't see shit fucked up out there either. That's why you ain't see a whole bunch of uproar. You seen the Mexicans and white people losing their mind out there in LA. It wasn't black people. We just went along on our own way and did our own goddamn thing. We didn't give a fuck. Because it ain't our business. Y'all proved to us that y'all better than us. So y'all know more than us. Our people done fought for you motherfuckers to be here, give y'all the rights. It ain't for us to check your people. You need to check your people. And we'll check ours. And we'll meet up later and maybe we can kumbaya later. But right now, no. Nah, we good. We good. Listen, I feel bad for the kids, the Mexican kids, immigrant kids. I feel bad for them. But ain't our business. Ain't our business. And you know Kenny love the kids, nigga. But ain't our business. They don't give a fuck about our kids. You out like motherfuckers think we over exaggerating about our kids are terrified of the police. Okay, cool. We gotta sit down here to talk about the police. Then the police can look like us and the motherfuckers will still beat on us. Man, get the fuck out of here. Listen. Even to you Coons. You on your own. That's why I made that time. Stop speaking on us, man. Stop talking or speaking on us. We don't give a fuck. We're not into what y'all caring about. Let's move on.
Stories have on communities of color, right? And the perspective from communities of color on those stories. And through that lens, there's part of the conversation that we have not had on air. Many of the arguments.
Hold on. And I want to put this out here too before I move on. Trump said he going to was Tennessee, Memphis. Let's see how gangster them niggas down there in Memphis is now. Since you want to kill on black people all the fucking time, let's see what y'all do. Let's see if y'all niggas gonna show us that y'all killing it's killings down that bitch. They the top. Let's see them. See how this go. We'll tell you who real gangsters is. I'm telling you. See, Baltimore niggas ain't gonna say too much, right? We just wish you would. Chicago niggas already told you. It ain't gonna work out how you think. And listen, if you hear even some of the older people from the community in Baltimore, they speak out a little bit, it's because they live amongst that shit. So a part of that, you can't be mad at them for like, yo, we need something down this bitch. But it ain't the military. We too small for that shit. Listen, man, people will get hurt when that shit. I told you after that George Floyd shit happened. I told y'all. That's what really sparked the movement. With this shit that happened down here with Freddie Gray. That's what really sparked that whole movement. And I told y'all, if that shit happens down here, watch what happens. We shut this bitch down. They ain't had no choice but to bring. You know, the mayor and the governor, they did not want to bring the military in. Because, yo, they knew. Telling you. Because see, what they didn't expect was the motherfucking gang members came together. They didn't expect that. Because even after they did that shit to Freddie Gray, the fucking police was still going around terrorizing people. And niggas had enough of that shit. Y'all know what we got one of the most corrupt police departments in the country. We top 5. The police is corrupt down here. Like, yo, please, man. I'm telling y'all, Trump, he was better off going to Memphis and see what Memphis do. I don't know. Listen, to me, no disrespect to the South. The South is, the niggas in the South a little different. They do a lot of gangster shit down there, but they're a little different. The only motherfuckers I know that's really, really like that, a state really like that, is them niggas that's in Louisiana. They get down. I'm just telling you that now. Them niggas like that in Louisiana. I don't know about Memphis. I mean, I don't know about Memphis. Them niggas in Memphis, they do a lot of killing, but it's a lot of black people they killing. Like, all right, now y'all got opportunity to stand up for each other now, regardless of what sex you from. What y'all gonna allow? You quick to kill a nigga, but what's up? And I'm not saying I want these dudes to go kill nobody, but I'm just saying, stand up. Don't be pussies now. Because Trump coming. Trump could have picked any city. He wanted to go to Chicago. Yeah, okay. He wanted to go to Chicago. I'm telling you, you keep thinking Trump don't be watching social media. He don't be on social media watching shit. He does. That's all he do. He seen them niggas on them young niggas in Chicago telling them, "Hey man, it ain't gonna work like that." Motherfuckers. Then you had all these other little punk ass niggas out here, you scary ass niggas, and the Marine dude come out, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. You are a slave to this country. Get the fuck out of here. Any black person in the military is a slave. You ever seen how military people are? Like, yo, you out of your mind. And I'm not trying to disrespect the military. Don't think I'm trying to disrespect them. I'm saying for some of you black niggas in the military, you shouldn't have said nothing, nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga. You just a nigga with a uniform on. Shut your bitch ass up. You nigga, you fight for a country that kill innocent people and kill their own. Fuck out of here. That's who you serve. You don't serve me, nigga. And no disrespect, I have people that served in the military. I'm not trying to disrespect the military. I'm just saying, when you military, some of you military niggas get out of pocket. What you need, you military niggas are not supposed to be political. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. And do your job. Do what your master tell you to do, bitch. Don't come over here tell us what to do. Fuck wrong with you. You ain't living in society. You living under some program, nigga, in the United States. Nigga, fuck out of here with that bullshit. When that nigga said that shit, I almost threw up in my mouth. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, mind your business. Fuck you know. Listen, we ain't taking shit from no black people. I don't give a fuck where you at. If you in the military or you a social media person, I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. You could be out shopping and we don't give a fuck. If you ain't riding with us, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? And what you talking to us for? We ain't in the time where we can sit around and kumbaya, nigga. You niggas, some of you niggas live in la la land. Fuck them niggas.
Kirk made in those conversations were hurtful to people of color, black people in particular. So we'll try to unpack that and have that conversation here as we talk about how to move forward. Joining us this morning, the former district attorney for
Ashley, he changed his mind. Shout out to my brother Game in the building. What up, Game? Yeah, he changed his mind. Because he heard them niggas on. Listen, them niggas, yo. The closer and closer that shit got. Trump supposed to send the military in yesterday to Chicago. They supposed to have been like out in the streets, right? Like took over that shit by now. It's Saturday now. Yeah, they supposed to have been took over Chicago. What changed? When them Chicago niggas said it wasn't going to work out like the way it was going to work out. Yeah, you punk ass motherfucker. Trump ain't like that. You heard him. He said, they asked him, they say, are you scared of anything happening to you now or whatever? He said, nah. You know why? Because now he got the motherfucking National Guard and the Army protecting his pussy ass. Vice President Harris got some money and shit, but I wish she would have put up a GoFundMe so we can give her some money for all around the clock security. This motherfucker got rid of her Secret Service. This is pussy ass nigga. He petty as shit, but fuck him. Like you don't know how that, you don't know how that sounds when that gets sent off. How I received that. When he we not giving her Secret Service no more, even though she is very highly publicized. She ran for president, bro, and she was the vice president. Come on, bro. He basically was trying to get her killed. That's why I don't be understanding people sitting there acting like we supposed to care about Charlie Kirk. He got what he deserved. You cannot go around talking that bullshit like that. And then, mind you, it wasn't even from nobody from the left. It was from his own people. But somehow, some way, we the bad people for telling the truth. We the insensitive ones for telling the truth about who this dude really was. He died the way he basically said everybody else should die. With no empathy, no sympathy, and some people don't have to get sacrificed for gun violence for the Second Amendment and other amendments. That's what he said. That's why I'm like, I don't know what the fuck y'all tripping off of, nigga. He died for what he stood for, right? Okay, cool. He liked gun violence.
DeKalb County, Georgia, Robert James, conservative commentator, and Republican Georgia Election Board member Janelle King, and Renee Hall, she's the president of the National Organization of Black Law Enforcement Executives, or NOBLE. Thank you so much, all of you, for being with me. And let me start with you, Robert. What are you expecting as potentially additional charges, and do you see federal charges on the way?
Well, federal charges are possible, but typically when you have a murder case, it's prosecuted by the local DA. That's the low-hanging fruit. The state legislature has passed statutes. Anytime the federal...
First of all, if the FBI do it, it's because they're trying to... It's just a political stunt. He's going to get convicted in the States. They might even give him the death penalty. But like I told y'all, you have a lot of Mormons in that state. And I don't believe the Mormons believe in the death penalty. But then no, I can't say that because the death penalty is legal there. They that's always on the table. So yeah, they might give him the death penalty. So what's the point of even charging him on a federal level? He gonna die. He gonna die off of that shit. My understanding too, reading reports, like, yo, he not even talking to investigators. You know how like some people get there and they get to start talking and shit of why they did this and why you do that. He not even talking to them. So it's very, very possible that he's covering something up that he can't speak about, or why he why he did what he did. But or maybe he's just one of those type of mass shooters that wanted the recognition. We don't know. He's not even talking. Listen, his family talking more than he's talking. But his lawyer probably told him, shut up. Or he probably know the law. I ain't saying nothing. And the bad part about it, this is why he might, because it's right. It's a small percentage. It's a possibility that he could get off. Possibility. It's a very small possibility that he can get off because Cash Patel, head of the FBI, his stupid goofy ass is unqualified. He's a DEI hire. He's a lapdog for Trump. His dumb ass was out there tweeting shit. I told you they got two people. They detained two people, the wrong people. And Cash Patel went out there and was like, "Oh, we got somebody." That's how that shit even got out to the news. Because of his dumb ass. Now all the defense guys say, "Hey, are you sure that y'all got the right person?" Now, I said it's a small possibility. His daddy said that he admitted it, that he did it. So, I'm just saying. And mind you, believe it or not, he wasn't going to turn himself in. I believe his daddy changed his mind to turn himself in. Because I believe his daddy felt like that if they had to keep hunting him down, they would probably killed him. And I think the daddy was scared of that. So his daddy probably bagged him and shit, was like, "Son, you got to turn yourself in, or they going to kill you." And his mama and shit, she out there scrubbing her social media. No, you little racist bitch. You raised this motherfucker to wind up being with you. I keep telling y'all, these kids they're not born this way. They are being raised to be these type of people. I keep telling y'all. I blame the parents. Yeah, he did the killing. He did it. It's all on him. But I give part of that shit to the parents. They raised this little motherfucker. They raised him amongst hate. I don't give a fuck about they Mormons. I don't give a fuck about their religion. Religion can be evil if you use it evil. Ain't no black people, no gay people, no minority people around these motherfucking Mormons. Or a lot of these religious white people. They don't have no type of interaction. Fucking Utah is 90%. No, I'm sorry. Is it 75 or 85% white? It is less than 1% of black people there. So the rest of that is like other minority groups. Come on, bro. They raise their kids this way. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Government gets involved. there has to be jurisdiction, so they don't automatically have jurisdiction when a crime is committed. So it's going to have to come under some sort of crime that, you know, engages interstate commerce that gives the federal government a stake in the claim.
You think this is ripe for a death penalty case?
I would not be surprised if the local prosecutor's office sought the death penalty.
Yeah.
I would not be, but I think you really sort of have to reserve your opinion on that until you hear more facts. You know, whether this individual was mentally ill, you know, what was going on in his head, what was.
Listen, I'll say this: anybody that's with anything, anybody fucking with MAGA, all you bitches are mentally ill. So I already throw that out the gate. Yeah, he mentally ill. I don't need him to go to the doctor and they got to do all that shit. No, he is mentally ill. He been in a cult. You know what a Mormon is? That shit is a cult. And I don't care if the Mormons get upset with me. I don't give a damn. That shit is a cult, bro. Every religion is a cult. I don't know what the fuck y'all smoking on, but anyway. But yeah, every MAGA person is mentally ill. Every last one of you crazy son of bitches.
You know, clearly it's a murder if it's proven, right?
Yeah.
But when you start getting into death penalty, you start looking at the circumstances around the murder and why the murder took place.
And so many of those questions, obviously, at this point in the investigation, do not have answers. And sources say that Robinson is not speaking.
First of all, that dude, what's the circumstances? He intentionally plotted to assassinate somebody. I don't give a fuck what his motives is. I really genuinely don't. If I'm on a jury, I don't care what his motives is. I don't give a fuck if he's mentally ill. If you put the death penalty up there and say, all right, now, it's one thing, like I said, I don't believe in the death penalty, so I probably would go against it. Right? But if I'm somebody that believe in the death penalty, I don't give a fuck what his reasons for it. I genuinely don't. You plotted an assassination and succeeded in your assassination on purpose. I don't give a fuck what your mind state was. I don't give a fuck his reason behind it. I don't care. You did it. If I'm a person that's against if I'm not against the death penalty, but I'm against the death penalty, so that shit would matter to me, because like even if he intentionally did what he did, I still wouldn't give him the death penalty. That ain't up to me to give him the death penalty. I'm not God. I would never do no shit like that. And I'm not religious. I just don't believe in that shit. I'm not God. I'm not supposed to take that man's life. That's not up to me to do that. So that's my whole thing about the death penalty. That's why I don't believe in it. I think it's not my job to do that. He locked his ass up for the rest of life. Like, basically, being locked up for the rest of your life is basically being dead anyway. So that's how I look at it. So ain't no reason for us to sit there and be like, yeah, kill his ass. Yeah, hang him. Put that shit in his arm. Like, man. But I told you that's how unruly these fucking people is. They done lost their mind. And then try to act like they Christians and shit. And they real good religious folks. They not. They are horrible human beings. I'm telling y'all.
Investigators, let me come to you.
But we the bad people.
This was an assassination at an outdoor venue. We remember last July, the attempt on the life of President Trump at an outdoor venue. As former law enforcement, former chief as well, are these places that these rallies can happen in the future? How does you secure these moving forward?
Well, that's a great question, Victor. And I think first we need to start with the fact that political violence can.
Now, Ashley, don't get me wrong. I don't really care what they do to him. I'm just saying, if I'm on the jury of what I believe morally, I just don't feel like I could give him the death penalty. I couldn't do it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm with you. I don't give a fuck either way. It ain't our issue. Ain't no problem. Now, if it was one of ours, like the black dude that stabbed the chick, that's part of our issue. Lock that nigga up. I already said that shit. He mentally ill. I don't give a fuck. Because I know plenty of people that's a little mentally ill and they don't kill people. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Nigga just stab somebody randomly. I don't give a fuck about that shit. A voice told me. Okay, well, a voice is telling me to lock your ass up. And don't give a fuck about it. Lock his ass up and throw away the key. See how easy it is, racist white people, for us to say if our people do some bad shit, we like get rid of good riddance of that motherfucker. See how easy it is? We don't try to defend it. But all you MAGAs motherfuckers, all you trying to do is defend. Then they gonna defend the shooter. He mentally ill. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all didn't give a fuck about that black dude that was mentally ill. That stabbed that white girl. You didn't give a fuck about that shit. Nancy Mace, you little racist. Oh, that bitch. Her voice makes me upset. Little racist, ugly bitch. Anyway, let's move on.
Not be the language of disagreement. When we look at where these places are held, Charlie Kirk was not an elected official. He was an individual who was a voice in the community. So the security around those venues.
And voice in what community? The white community. Wasn't no voice in the community because he wasn't no voice in the black community. We don't fuck with him. And I'm telling you on real talk, a lot of black people didn't know who the fuck he was. A lot of people didn't know who the fuck he was. My wife didn't know who the fuck he was. I'm just trying to be honest. See, I do this political shit, so I know who a lot of these motherfuckers are. But a lot of black people didn't even know who the fuck Charlie Kirk was. Fucking Representative Congresswoman Crockett didn't know who the fuck he was. And she's a congressperson. I'm just telling y'all, man. Let's move on.
Or different than if it were a congressman or a president of the United States. So what we have to focus on is what is the climate at the time of the individuals who are speaking or who are going to be present at these locations. There needs to be a security assessment done around those particular.
First of all, if you are not some type of elected official, like the former police chief said, if you Charlie Kirk, influencer, whoever the fuck whatever you want to call Charlie Kirk, I tell you one thing, he wasn't no damn activist. I just tell people this. I don't give a fuck if you're on the left or the right. Maybe y'all should not be speaking outside. Maybe y'all should be speaking inside. Maybe because I highly doubted he would have got shot or killed inside of in a college, auditorium or some shit. But he thought he was a rock star. He thought he was a racist rock star. He got warned and his ass still did what he did. So I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Let's move on.
Individuals. Usually that happens if that is an elected official because he was not, those security measures were not in place and it was basic for a college campus. And this is why the individual had the opportunity to commit this heinous act.
Janelle, talk to me about climate. You, as I said, Georgia Elections Board 2024, you all tried to make some changes to rules before the election. What was that like? Did you receive threats as a conservative Black woman? I imagine that you stand out. Talk to me about the reality.
Yeah, it's really hard watching this. If you know Charlie, you know that he is someone who pushed values. And
this that coon bitch. This that coon bitch. If you know Charlie. Listen, ma'am. I've been around plenty of people that I didn't think that was racist. And they was cool. But at their core, who they was racist motherfuckers. And it came out. So my message to this bumbling idiot, this buck dancers, this jigaboo, is that I don't give a fuck who you think Charlie Kirk was. You ain't shit. Nobody gives a fuck about what you thought about Charlie Kirk. Nobody cares. Especially the black community. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care that they use token Negroes like you that come out and prop up a racist that try to act like we supposed to have sympathy for a motherfucker that disrespect our people. You should be insulted by this man. But I guess you're not, because you are a self-loathing black coon. You're a sellout. And then you try to sit on national TV like you got all this confidence. No, bitch, you hate yourself. That's why y'all here defending racism. If you knew him like we knew him, like I knew him, fuck him. And fuck you too, bitch. Let's move on.
The thing about it is, us being a conservative voice in this world, unfortunately, it feels like death threats just comes with the territory.
First of all, man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. I'm very, very sick of these motherfuckers whining and crying. We getting death threats. So what? So what? Y'all started this shit. You want to be over there with them? Y'all started this shit. You okay with people having the freedom of speech to say whatever the fuck they want? And the problem is you keep forgetting that words matter. The shit that comes out of your mouth matters. And some people will take that shit literally. And they will go to the extreme to take your ass out. You dumb, ignorant, coon ass bitch. You can sit there and pretend that words don't matter, but this should have been a wake-up call for you dumb motherfuckers, but I guess not. Y'all little hero died from the hands of your own. And this is what bothered me. This didn't come from the left wing. This was a right-winger. This was a Trump supporter. He was most likely a Charlie Kirk supporter, but he got mad at Charlie. What are you talking about? Oh, having a conservative voice to get death threats. So the left wing don't get them either? I get death threats. And I'm nowhere near on even her level. And what's she talking about? Like I said yesterday, everybody died, B. Everybody gets shot, B. Fuck you talking about? Everybody get death threats, B. Fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I told you it's all about showing some empathy for a fucking racist, man. I'm not doing that. Listen, did I wish harm on Charlie Kirk? I wanted this to happen to him? No, the man got kids. I wouldn't. First of all, I'm not that evil like that to even wish harm on people like that. But listen, nobody wished this shit. You think I want to be talking about fucking Charlie Kirk did? No. But I don't give a fuck. And see, it don't feel good either to you, MAGA motherfucker. You're getting all in your feelings now because we're saying we don't care he got shot. We don't care that he got murdered. It don't feel good, do it? When innocent children are getting gunned down in schools, and we keep telling y'all it's the fucking guns. People have way too much easy access to get guns. You tell us our thoughts and prayers. Well, okay. What's the difference of what we saying? Because that's how, when you just tell us thoughts and prayers and don't try to do nothing about it, and then the shit that you talk about, the solution that you come up with is only inviting more guns. Nah, that's basically what we're telling you. What we're telling you, that's how you telling us. We don't care. We just don't care. We don't care Charlie Kirk got assassinated. We don't. You don't care about those kids? These kids are getting killed in these schools. These kids feeling unsafe. The teachers feeling unsafe. The parents feeling the way they feel. You don't care. So, we don't care about little Charlie Kirk dying. We don't. Those kids got killed for nothing. They didn't say anything horrible. Charlie Kirk got killed for saying whatever the fuck he said. The reason or why the dude assassinated him. But them kids they was innocent. Mind you, they not even talking about the fucking children that got killed got injured the same day from gun violence in a school. But we're talking about a racist motherfucker all day, every day for the last 3-4 days. Man, please, man. I don't give a fuck about no Charlie Kirk. He dead. So what? Get over it. Get over it. Y'all got over them kids getting killed. Everybody kept going on their own way, doing their own thing. Let's move on. That's what I tell all MAGA. Let's move on. He did. Let's move on. Because when them kids got killed in them schools, you didn't care. Don't politicize this. You politicized when them kids got killed. So, whatever. Listen, people, you know the crazy part about this is I don't even like to feel this way. But it's necessary to feel this way because if I don't, I still be walking around like these coon ass niggas still pretending that everything's okay. Racist people are okay. Evil people are okay because they're human beings. No. It is a difference from being a human being and being a fucked up individual and being a fucked up human being that does horrible shit, says horrible shit, put people's lives in danger with their horrible rhetoric. No. No more. I am not going to be okay with that shit. Because they was a human being, something tragically. They don't give a fuck about others. It don't feel good, do it, MAGA. Somebody you cared about, and I don't think you care about them. But somebody that spilled your rhetoric, he got murdered, and now you're all hurt. Paul. You see his wife? See his wife did a video? He looked, you ugly racist white bitch. Fuck you too. I don't feel sorry for his wife. Fuck that bitch. She went along with the program. I told y'all that shit 2 days ago. His wife went along with that shit. His kids, I feel sorry for. But his wife, fuck that bitch. She's a part of the problem too. Don't feel sorry for that bitch. It ain't unsensitive to that you don't feel sensitive towards her because she lost her husband. She was okay with the same shit he was okay with. What we talking about here? How are the evil people can tell us that we that on some moral shit, they tell us we morally wrong, and they do unmorally shit all the time. But they the moral ones. They didn't care about them kids getting killed. Damn near every month, it's a mass shooting, a school mass shooting. Do they care? No. Thoughts and prayers. So all the MAGA and Charlie Kirk fans, thoughts and prayers, you bitch ass motherfuckers. Fuck you motherfuckers. Give me a second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. But like I said, you hearing this coon bitch say all this shit, and it gets worse. This is where I got real upset. And this is where I got a problem with you coons. This is why I made the title where I made it at. Have you heard the Stephen A. Smith, all the Jason Whitlock, all of them coming out there buck dancing and cooning? I'm sick of this shit. That's why I said, you're not qualified to talk or speak about us. And this is the reason why. I swear, what she get ready to say, it shouldn't make you angry as a black person. We ain't talking about another races. We talking about as a black person. You should be enraged of this type of behavior from people that look like us. And they should not be, it should not be around us. We should not have them around us at all. They shouldn't even be, listen, and I love the kids. They kids shouldn't even hang around our kids. And I mean that shit. This is where I got to this point of like, I'm done. I'm so done with you coons. It ain't no helping y'all. Y'all are gone. But listen to this shit. It get worse.
My friends have gotten them. I'm pretty sure by the end of the day, I may have more. The fact of the matter is we've gotten to a point where we're beyond red or blue. This is not about Republican or Democrat. This, in my opinion, is about emotional maturity or the lack thereof. If you can't,
ma'am, you don't have no maturity at all either. Because the shit that you're talking about, you're immature. You're morally immature. I'm talking about somebody emotionally immature. You are morally immature. You're defending the racists. I don't get it. Like, let's think about it. Imagine if we said, well, Hitler, when Kanye West said what he said about Hitler, you see how many Jews got they lost their damn mind? Yo, black people, we gotta feel this way when these Negroes come out and do this. We gotta feel just like the Jews feel when anybody say Hitler was this and Hitler was good or whatever, or defend Hitler. That's how we gotta do these coons. We should be outraged and stop supporting these motherfuckers. Let's move on.
Someone and disagree with them and still be able to have a conversation, still be able to operate with common decency, then that's a bigger problem.
Let me tell you something. Let's make a deal with our people. People, you know who we should be boycotting? Stephen A. Smith, Jason Whitlock, Candace Owens, and this goofy bitch. And people like her. We should be boycotting anywhere they go. We should find out where they go, because we can find out where they be going and boycott them. I ain't saying get violent, boycott them. Make it real fucked up. That's where we need to be. We need to boycott the motherfucking Coons because they are part of the problem. They are the ones that why we in the situation that we are in as a people. And I'm dead serious about this. We can talk about the gangbanging shit. I get that. But they are a real threat to us. They are siding with people that hate us. That genuinely hate us. The niggas in the hood, do they genuinely hate us? No. They fucked up. But these coons, they're a danger. Let's move on.
And one of the things that I like to point out is that being a person of faith is something that Charlie always talked about. We've had conversations. I know my husband.
There you go. That's what they do. They try to hide behind religion. And like I said, that shit is getting played out for me. I don't give a fuck about you being religious. If you support hate, fuck you and your religion. That's how I feel about it. So fuck you, Netanyahu. Fuck anybody that side with Netanyahu. I don't give a fuck if you Jewish or not. Anybody that sides with Netanyahu, fuck you. See, I'm sick of this hiding behind religious bullshit. Evil is evil. The fuck wrong with you motherfuckers? Trying to throw God in our face and y'all religion in our face. Fuck you. You the immoral motherfuckers. I wish a Jewish person would say some bullshit to me, man. You get the fuck away from me, man. The fuck away from me. Say shit to me. I'm anti-Jewish because I'm against Netanyahu and the government for what the fuck they doing to the Pakistani people. There's children down there, motherfucker. Fuck wrong with you? Come in talking that bullshit to me. Bitch, I wish you would call me anti. I would tell you kick rocks and suck my dick. How about that shit? Anti-Semitic. Bitch, I ain't never been anti-Semitic a day in my life. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't hate no goddamn body. Get the fuck out of here. And I ain't got to prove that I hate people. I already move like it. So fuck you. Let's move on.
Conversations about what happens if this was to happen to one of us. The fact of the matter is we do rely on our faith. We do understand that in this world there will be challenges, there will be tribulations, but you have to fight, and we know that God has overcome it all. And so we know that this is not our final.
I'm trying to figure out where they God at. Can I talk to them? I need to talk to their God. Because I'm trying to figure out how is it okay that we still defending. I need for God to tell me how is it okay that we have to have empathy to people that hate people. I don't give a fuck what the Bible say. I don't give a fuck what your little Bibles and shit say. I want to talk directly to your God. Can I talk to him? Oh, no, I can't. Because you ain't never met him. Man, y'all better miss me with that religious bullshit. Don't hide behind religion, you goofy motherfuckers. Fuck out of here. I know real religious people that don't think and act like you goofy motherfuckers. You playing around, yo. It's like they disrespecting religion. Like what the fuck? Anybody can just say, I believe in God. I'm a Christian. And everybody like, oh, he a good person. No, he ain't. What the Let's move on, bro. I swear to God. Hey, man. Mega people, stay away from me, man. Stay away from me, man. I ain't the dude, man. Leave me be. We can't have a conversation. Fuck a dialogue. I don't need to talk to you. Something wrong with y'all, man. Y'all gone, man. I'm not doing this shit with y'all no more. Y'all lost y'all damn mind. Trying to keep hiding behind religion. Oh, y'all crazy? You bitches seem like y'all on dope. Are y'all on drugs?
resting place, and we take joy and comfort in knowing that Charlie, along with others, will be with Christ.
I want to just get into
How
this.
you know? How you know? Have you died before? Do you know that he's gonna go see God? How you don't know he ain't in hell? Huh, bitch? How you know that? You ain't 100%. That's why I don't even like talking about religion, man. Because, like, the crazy part about, I know real religious people that don't think nothing like this goofy shit here that they've been spreading through this fucking country for generations. This shit is trash. Hey, he up there. Please. But it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse, people. Your blood should be boiling when you hear this bullshit. As a black person, I'm not talking about no other races of people. No disrespect to y'all, but this ain't for y'all. This is for us as black folks. Your blood should be boiling when you hear this bullshit.
Element of several conservatives now holding him up as an example of the way that political discourse should happen in this country. And so let me play a bit of the Charlie Kirk show, and then we'll talk.
Mind you, this is Charlie Kirk, their Messiah, this so-called good religious man that cared about others, that they try to prop up. He's some type of martyr. Oh, we need to put a statue of him in the Capitol with Martin Luther King. This is Charlie Kirk, people. And I swear to you, you wouldn't believe what this black bitch is going to say after this.
If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Happening all the time in urban America. Prowling blacks go around for fun to go target white people. That's a fact.
First of all, it ain't a fact. It ain't a fact. See, and that's all Charlie Kirk did. That was his rise to fame. He got all the races on his side. He got all the white people that live in certain parts of the country that ain't been around black people a day in their life unless they were servants. Or they had one good black friend. He got those people. Off of this type of rhetoric. We just go around in an urban community and just target white people. First of all, it ain't a whole bunch of fucking white people around us in our community. It is very segregated. I don't know what the fuck never mind. Let's move on.
Happening more and more. If we would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, we would have been called racist.
Okay, and so if that's the case, then so is what's the black dude in the Supreme Court? Clarence Thomas. So was he. But because he signed with your racist shit, he's good. You're talking about 3 black women that is more highly educated than you. And they got receipts to show it. And just because they disagree with him of his ideology, they're not qualified. I wonder why. Because it ain't about their education. It ain't about their qualification. What could it be about these women that somehow he thinks this? What they all got in common? The number one thing they got in common, what is it? They black. They are black. Black women. Please do not, you MAGA people, please do not come over here, or you coon niggas try to pretend that Charlie Kirk wasn't a racist. He was a fucking racist. He's just a fucking racist. three women are way more educated than a lot of human beings, period. Don't matter what skin color they are. They are more qualified and educated than a lot of motherfuckers as human beings are. But the one thing they all got in common, the number one thing, is they black. So don't tell me Charlie Kirk wasn't a fucking racist. You don't come to this because, oh, well, they lean left. No. He picked the three black people. He didn't pick white women. There's plenty of white women on the left. He didn't pick them and say they DEI hires. He took the three idolizing black women that everybody like or love, regardless if you're black or white, but they on the left, and they faces like that, they're known, and he took those three black women. Why ain't take no white women? On the left. Why ain't do that? Why ain't say, because believe it or not, Charlie Kirk, even though I hope your ass is burning in hell. Listen, do you know out of the DEI shit, you know benefited more out of any race was white women. And they most likely came from the left. You say nothing about that, though. Listen, don't tell me Charlie Kirk ain't no fucking racist. And just because these racist white people trying to tell you, you know, they're trying to switch up racism, they being discriminated, they the victims now. And I thought, don't be victims. Pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. Don't be so sensitive. Don't be snowflakes. Like, use all the shit that you use against the left and do it yourself. They can't do it themselves. Listen, the fucking right wing is the most sensitive people I ever met in my life. Or ever seen. Like, y'all motherfuckers are just bitches. They're a bunch of bullies that's punks. And then when you get confronted and shit happen to you, kill Charlie Kirk. This is war. Who you gonna go to war with? The Mormons? Who they gonna go to war with? The Mormons? You ain't gonna go to war with us. It ain't gonna, just like them niggas in Chicago told Trump. To all you racist MAGA motherfuckers, you really want civil war? It ain't gonna work out like the way you think it is. I'm just telling you that. Don't come over here fucking with us, man. Leave us be. We ain't trying to fuck with nobody. Leave us be. You can keep the Coons. We don't care about them. But let's move on.
But now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously.
He said that they don't have the brain power. They stole a white person's position. They own everything. The white people, they more superior. This is what he's saying about black women. Some of the most highly educated black women in the world. And they stole a job from white people. So now we know what Trump really mean by the Mexicans were still in black jobs. The immigrants were still in black jobs. Oh, we get it now. I get it. Okay. So they got all that education. I mean, Charlie Kirk, where you thought they supposed to work? Because they work to kind of be in the positions that they are, the occupations that they kind of in. They work to that. So where you think they supposed to be? Where you think what occupation you think they should work? As a slave? Like, all right, man. Hey, people, but Mega will tell you, the Coons will tell you, they can get on TV, and this is the shit that you're going. This black chick that's great coming. This is what they're gonna try to promote through the rest of the week, because we're gonna start talking about Charlie Kirk at the next week. They're gonna lay him to rest. They're gonna do all this boo-hoo, fake crying bullshit on national TV, and I'm not even gonna watch that bullshit because I don't watch racist funerals. He was a Klan member. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. I'm sorry. He ain't a nigga. Fuck that crack-ass cracker. What that movie Samuel just said, and I hope he died. I hope he goes to hell. Hope he burns in hell. Give a fuck. We won't be talking about Charlie Kirk after next week, people. After they lay him to rest and shit, we won't be talking about him no more. Guarantee you. We'll move on. Society will move on. Let's move on.
And they made coleslaw. She uses a ton of meat.
Goddamn
Like a wet coleslaw. I love it.
And so, Janelle, I wonder what you say to people who say that, you know, they condemn the shooting, they condemn political violence, and Charlie Kirk is not an example of how political discourse should move forward in this country. What do you say to that?
Yeah, you know, I think unlike most people, I've seen the full extent of those conversations, and I understand where it was coming from a different perspective. However, what I think we have to point out is that
No. Oh my God. Lady, you are an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment. I'm so embarrassed by her. Black people, you don't get, I guess they masters, it's brownie points for them for their masters. Like you have to have some inner hate for yourself as a black person to stand up there and degrade yourself that way. You can't be happy that you black. You can't be. I don't think. Well, I listened to a lot of that shit. It didn't get no better. I listened to the whole thing he said. It didn't get no better. What are you talking about? Well, I listened to the whole things that what he was saying. I did too. It didn't get no better. What are you talking about? And you gotta have a little self-esteem of yourself. You hate being black. When I see black people, some black people defending racism, to me, you got to hate being black. You have to hate being that. I mean, you gotta hate being the color of your skin. You gotta be looking in the mirror every day you wake up like, damn, I wish I was white. And try to wash your face and you be scrubbing your face real hard. And you know your face is like the most sensitive thing on your body other than your balls or your genitals or whatever. You know, for women, they titties or something. But your face is very sensitive. Like, God damn. You cannot have this self-hate of yourselves. Of your with your skin complexion, something is wrong. Listen, man, you are mentally ill. Something is wrong with you. It's not about no opinion. Listen, let me explain something to everybody. We're not just talking about policies when it comes to Charlie Kirk, a difference of policies. You heard the man, how he felt about highly educated black women that just disagree with him far as policies. He got personal with them. So, ma'am, no, this is not about opinions. Mega, we have this disdain and not give a fuck about Charlie Kirk, him living or dying. This is not about political beliefs. This is how this man felt about our people. Do I agree with everything about Joy Reid, her political shit all the time? No. Michelle Obama, the sister that's in the Supreme Court? No. Even Vice President Harris? No, I don't. But I would never demean them that way. Not that way. Just say they're just not qualified because of the color of their skin. Yo, that's the most demeaning shit. That's the most racist shit you could ever say. And this black woman has a nerve to get on CNN on a national platform and pretend that she's not. I heard everything that he said. It's offensive, lady. What is wrong? And you a black woman at that. God damn. The Stephen A's, all of y'all. What is wrong with y'all? You don't feel any disrespect? Listen, I feel more disrespect from that little racist piece of shit than empathy. Didn't wish death on him. That's enough empathy for me. That's enough you're going to get from me. I didn't wish it on him. I didn't want this to happen to the man. That's enough you're going to get from me. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. Him dead or alive. I didn't give a fuck when he was alive. He was a piece of shit when he was alive. He a piece of shit when he's dead. Don't tell me. You just ignore all that he said. And you... we got to be better. We can't be like those fools. You know, it's just an opinion. No, it's not an opinion. That was personal. And for you coons, I guess y'all don't get, y'all been treated and mistreated for so long by these racists and been buck dancing for so long, you don't even know what's offensive to you no more. That shit is offensive. I have a black daughter. I have a black wife. My wife is very highly educated. She graduated when she was 16 years old. What the fuck are you talking about? My daughter has autism and her IQ is very fucking high. What are you talking about? And you let this man, I got nieces, I got cousins that's principals that went to college. What the fuck is he talking about? That could... People thought, this is my last words, and I'm going to leave this shit. I told you I'm not talking about this Charlie Kirk shit no more. Because at this point, I'm offended. And I'm not even offended by the racist megas. I'm offended by these coon-ass buck-dancing niggas. And this shit is hurtful that you niggas will sit out here and defend the fucking racists in our fucking face. In our face. And then pretend somehow we the bad guys. This man said horrible shit about us as a people. But we supposed to care that he's dead. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not angry at Charlie Kirk. I knew who the fuck Charlie Kirk was. I know some of you megas. I'm not mad at you. I pity you, stupid son of a bitches. I ain't mad at you. You're a bunch of ignorant, racist pieces of shit. But you coons, you sit out here and you say you down for our people. You want to say that you care about our kids. You want to say you care about us. But you sit on your platforms and you get out there and you shuck and jive and you side with racists over your own people. And then you wonder why a motherfucker like me that come from the black community that tell you you are a fucking sellout. This is why. In this moment right here, this is why, Stephen A., you're a sellout to us. This is why, Jason Whitlock, we call you a sellout in this moment. Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, and this little ugly soul of a black woman. This is why. This is why. And now I tell to my people, they should not be around us. They are a danger to our people. They are a danger to our culture. They are a danger to the good shit about our culture. They are a danger. They're no different than a fucking white culture vulture. They take our black pain and they use that shit against us just like the racist does. But then say, no, that's not what I was doing. I love my black people, but everybody ain't good. We didn't say all our black people was good either. But what I won't do is pretend that all my people was bad, or pretend a lot of my black people are just misled and don't try to do anything about it to try to help, try to uplift our people. I do that. I don't try to just keep talking about the bad shit. Look, we already get talked about bad through the media. Charlie Kirk, he did it. All of them do it. They already talk bad about us. Why do I got to keep talking bad about my people? We already get fucked over by people. We already get talked down. Why am I going to talk down to people? My own. And then the bad part about it, my black folks, the Stephen A. Smith, the Candace Owens, this lady right here, they make money off of this shit. They make money off of our pain. And y'all, some of y'all still go out there and y'all support them. You still watch First Take for what? I don't even watch ESPN just because of fucking Stephen A. I'm not supporting that shit. It ain't even the network allowed this piece of shit to be there, so fuck that network. Y'all watch the NFL. They disrespect us all the time. You forgot about Colin Kaepernick. And y'all went back watching that bullshit. You motherfuckers back in football season. What's wrong with y'all? They mistreat us because we keep allowing them to. You get the immigrants. These motherfuckers, a lot of them come over here. They disrespect us because we allow them to. You notice when black people said, a lot of us, we don't give a fuck no more. Y'all on your own. Look what they try to turn us out to be. We racist. We being bigoted. We anti-Semitic. We being bigoted. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? We been had y'all back. Y'all decided to turn your back on us. You can't turn your back on me, motherfucker, and then expect me when you get fucked up, I come help you. Are you crazy? Black people, wake the fuck up. Wake up. Stop supporting these motherfuckers. Stop defending them. They don't deserve our empathy. They don't deserve our fucking sympathy. They always want black people to kumbaya some shit. They fuck up shit. They fucking up the country now, but they want black people to come out and help save the fucking world. No. We didn't fuck it up. We ain't fixing it. Black people, grow some fucking balls. So sick of this shit. And let me tell y'all something. All you mega motherfuckers, you think I'm upset about you racism. I don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm mad at my own people. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I expect everything that's happening. I knew it was gonna happen. So fuck you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with no other race. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I'm talking to my people. My people. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Not in the way you think. I'm concerned about my people. I'm sick of my people getting ran over by these motherfuckers. Ain't no mother. I ain't playing victim, bitch. I'm angry. It's time to stop being peacemakers. We gotta stop, my people. You heard these coon niggas, they got mad at the Chicago thugness. I get that what they do wrong in the hood, but they ain't wrong for what they saying. It's not gonna work like that. And it shouldn't. This shit is deeper than what the fuck they talking about of bringing the fucking military to a black community. Y'all heard, you know what stop and frisk was, right? Okay, they gonna do the same shit. You think you just walk past a military person or a police officer, hey, let me see your papers. You know how insulting that is? That's what they're going to do to us. That's all they trying to do. Why y'all motherfuckers are okay with this shit? This is deeper than what the fuck y'all talk. I get what's happening in our community. Well, motherfuckers, stop being scared to go to your community and help fix it then. How about stop being bitches? Stop being scared of the fucking gangs. Go speak to them niggas. Help them niggas. Niggas, get them niggas to vote. Get them niggas to go work at these jobs. Stop being scared. Now you want to rely on the fucking racists to come make you safe? You ain't safe. You ain't fucking safe. You put your hands you put your life in the hands of racists, you ain't safe. You are slaves. They're trying to enslave you. You can't see this shit? Not talking about this shit no more, man. I'm not talking about Charlie Kirk no more. It's over with. If y'all didn't learn from this live stream, I don't know what to tell y'all. You can let all the trolls in there and then get up and down and do whatever the fuck they want to do. They only here to distract. They hate you. That's why they in my chat. They thinking that what they saying to me hurt my feelings. It doesn't matter about y'all. I'm talking to my people. You notice every time black people do some black shit, here they come. Here they come. Just like they use them token Negroes. Anyway, people, I'm going to do another live stream in about an hour, people. But it ain't going to be about no motherfucking Charlie Kirk. I tell you that bullshit. Leave your comments, hit that like button. Support your boys, your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.